Okay then. Welcome back. They've had a short rest. They're alive, probably.
We are. So
I'm undead.
I'm great.
Well, you were bitten, so...
I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Both the rogues got bitten.
No,
ready for some sneaky attacks? No, I got bit.
They just disappear. It's like, oh, great. Now they're ninja zombies.
Now we're the White Brothers.
Undead ninjas.
Undead ninjas.
No.
Again.
No.
I mean, that we have a paladin, if that's really an issue, but I don't think it is.
No.
Does this
We
mean
could hang out with your daughter then.
I don't have the restoration stuff. That
I mean,
That's like-
I do with my staff of feel good. So
Or we
Yeah,
can just hang out.
cute.
Or you can turn us to good zombies, and we can hang out with your daughter in the church.
yeah, I mean, you know,
I'm sure she'll love having you
was that just
people
like
who
a straight up
can
zombie?
not
I don't
instantly
know.
kill.
No, it was not a straight up zombie. Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I didn't think so.
No, I guessed by the whole stink thing. By the way, what would have happened if we failed that really low?
You would
concentration?
have been a poisoned condition.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh,
it wouldn't have
that's so
bothered.
bad.
It wouldn't have bothered Nokren.
That's,
me.
I can still be
Not
poisoned.
yeah, you
Never
can still be
mind.
poisoned. It was Grits that has
Still be
advantage
poisoned.
against it, but she never rolled.
Ah.
If you were hit by its claws, you would have been paralyzed.
Oh,
Oh.
Good
Oh
thing
my-
it
Its
sucked at
claws,
swinging.
its claws had a bonus to attack, and it never hit with those.
wow.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, shall we go check out those shops?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
You want to check?
Before we leave,
There's
we're
nothing
gonna
else
push-
up in this hall
No.
room? Oh.
The other rooms are just, more like rooms.
As we're getting ready to
And-
go, I originally cast Detect Magic, and let's go.
And I am going to do, while you're doing that, a ritual
Hey,
check.
that works. Tag team.
Yeah.
Okay. So which building are you heading for? The one closer to the castle, or the one closer to the overgrown shops?
Wasn't there one right across the street?
Technically, both are right across the street. One is right across the street over from the other side of the door. One is right across the street from the kind of entryway to the right area of the castle.
I'd say not next to the castle yet.
No, yeah, let's go to the other one.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm gonna
So-
perceive.
All right, go ahead.
That's what I do.
All right. Well, this area is pretty ajar. Like the building is intact, but like the windows are smashed open. The door is kind of like hanging open. It seems to be maybe some kind of tailor shop from what's left in here. You can kind of put together. The first floor appears to have two rooms to it: a kind of shop area and then a kind of dining room and kitchen area. There does seem to be a second floor.
I'm gonna check the till.
It's empty.
Damn.
There does seem to be a second floor and a basement.
Great. I love basements.
Yeah, so don't see anything. Yeah, on the
So
first-
ladies first.
Are you going second
I'll
floor or
keep the door
basement?
Pardon, sorry?
Which one are you going to? Second floor or basement?
Should we check
Top
second
down.
floor?
Top
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second floor first.
The second floor seems to be more like a simple bedroom. Definitely, you can see how like this entire building has some age to it. Though it doesn't look like there's like an animal, like any kind of animals or insects have really gotten in here.
Like a one-person bedroom or a family bedroom?
Maybe like a couple might be here.
Okay.
You don't see signs of any kind of children or anything. Next to the bed, there does seem to be some kind of small shrine. It's fairly,
Ooh, go ahead.
it's fairly nondescript, but there's this kind of strange effigy lying on it, carved in some kind of stone.
Do we recognize
Not off the top of your heads.
I want to look at it closer.
Make a religion check. You can't really tell what it's supposed to be of, but like kind of looking over it carefully, you can see that there shares some similarities to the carvings on the buildings.
Makes sense.
this is either maybe a representation of like the actual deity, maybe, or perhaps like a figure that is related to those creatures that is, you know, like important.
Okay. I'll relay that information, especially to Nokren, who I've now realized has an interest in religious stuff. Tim didn't notice before that you were a religious person. So one of those things slipped right by him. So, you know, now realizing that, he'd relay that specifically to you and anyone else who's in range to hear.
I mean, I think we're all pretty close. At least I would be.
I want to look around the rest of the room.
I might
see if
actually
there's anything
take
of
that
value.
with me. If that's okay.
Since Tim, since you were handling it, can you give me a history check too?
Yes.
All right. This is unusual. I'm using history just because Dwarven stone cutting uses history, but
Right.
you're like looking at it. It's the stone itself doesn't seem to be incredibly like heavy for stone, but you can tell that it is like a very hard stone, like something that would be very difficult to carve, especially how intricate this carving is.
Huh.
So it does have a lot of work to it.
Okay. Interesting.
Could I see it?
Yeah.
'Cause you
I'm
said
gonna start perceiving.
Dune.
Okay.
I was gonna hand that over to you, and then I was gonna look around the rest of the room for stuff.
Okay.
Do you, I mean, do you want to, Rufus, or do you want me to?
Do you want me? Well, do you want to investigate?
Great.
I
If
wanted
you
to
want to
investigate.
roll with
I can assist you.
your stone cutting, go ahead.
Well, I wanted
'Cause
to
you're better at
specifically
investigation.
look to see if there's anything on it that can be. I mean, once I hold it and I feel that it's lighter than it should, like, kind of appears to be, I want to look to see if it opens at all, to see if it's hollow.
Sure. Give me a perception check on that one, I'll say. Your investigation reveals, like, a little bit of information about this place. Unfortunately, it looks like, again, time has not done very nice things to this place. But you do pick up the fact that it does appear that this entire place is the bedroom of the couple that was here. More than likely, it was, like, the tailor and his wife would stay here. They did seem definitely quite religious because of the shrine. It does look as though something that is noticeable with your investigation. This place wasn't necessarily abandoned. It wasn't like necessarily like people didn't just like die here and leave stuff. It appears that this place was cleared out to a degree. That people left here.
Quick thought that I should have when we were over there. What did the undead look like?
A kind of it was
Like,
kind
did
of
it
hard
look
to tell.
human?
It did not look quite human. It reminds you of the kind of art and stuff that you were seeing within the ruins of the kind of, I was called like feral humanoids that you saw, that you suspected might be related to the Savage one.
Okay.
In some way. Again, similar to how, like, you know, elves and humans are similar to each other.
Right.
Yep.
It's the same kind of thing, is they have some distinct connections with each other.
Oh, good. Can I have that effigy, please, once you're done with it?
Grits, you don't find any kind of secret thing. It just seems to be of an unusual stone itself. One that's, like, doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but has, like, a very, like, tough structure.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I would hand it over to Nokren. So after I just kind of looked it over
Yeah.
and to see if it
I'm
opened.
gonna grab it, hold it for a second. I assume I feel nothing.
Yeah.
You
Alright,
feel
then I
stone.
would've-
You do not.
Then
It's,
I put
it's
it
a
in my
heavy,
backpack.
it's a, you know, it's a stone.
Yep.
But you got it. Okay. You have the effigy.
Now what, guys?
I assume my detect magic hasn't procced on anything.
Nope. Basement?
Okay,
There's
basement
there's
time.
no script or writing anywhere around here.
No.
Sorry.
The basement, if you head down there, just appears to be a simple storage area, probably for cloth and things, and a workshop area too. It's deteriorated beyond anything of value.
Out of curiosity, was it a trapdoor or was it actually a stairwell down?
Door and stairs.
Okay.
Pretty dirt basement. You don't see any damage of anything kind of coming into their basement. If that's what you think about.
No.
You know, like you can see areas where there probably was once rolls of cloth, some tools for a tailor. Some of them are intact, so if you want like part of a
Scissors.
tailor's tool kit, you know.
I'll take them.
Sure.
Scissors.
Okay.
I have a lot of kits.
Yeah. Klepto.
Shall we go to the other shop then?
Okay.
Sure. I mean, there's nothing keeping us here, so.
Yep.
For the next one.
I will proceed.
You kind of like head into the main shop floor of this entire thing, which it seems almost the entire bottom floor of this building is the shop floor itself. There's like kind of a counter near the door, and there's many shelves and stands that still are in decent condition. You kind of would move into the building, and it looks as though there's kind of like a back door in the back corner of the area. One of the walls of this area is actually partially collapsed, kind of giving us access to the outside, so you don't have to actually try to like break into the door. You can just kind of walk in. There's like all kinds of junk and stuff all over the floor. It seems as though this might have been some kind of like general store at one time.
In generally bad condition.
I mean, nothing
seems accurate.
nothing much is left on the shelves. It seems like all this stuff has been like knocked over and things like
Or
I'm gonna
taken.
investigate for a safe.
that. All right, roll me investigation then.
I'm just gonna go behind the counter and look around.
Okay.
Actually, I'd help you with that. If
Sure.
yeah.
Sure, if you want.
Yeah. They don't seem to have anything like behind the counter, in particular. Sure.
Sure.
You find some things.
Good.
In amongst the
Ooh,
rubble.
goody.
It's about time.
You do.
They're thongs.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Right.
I am going to be nice and leave it up to you guys because it's kind of open-ended here. You can find 3 items from the adventuring gear section of the player's handbook in broken condition. They can be repaired, but anything that's worth less than 50 gold pieces, you can find it.
Okay, hold on. Let's pull that bad boy up.
That would include, like, tools and stuff, too, may I note.
You don't need more tools.
I always need
You said
more
50.
tools.
50 gold or less?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, we could get some more acid.
The ass is in broken condition.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
Wait.
That's a bad idea.
Ball bearings?
Oh, ball bearings are so much fun to use. Or
How would they be
In broken condition.
They're a little dented, so they don't roll as well.
Well,
They can't
no,
really throw
the
them
bag
out.
could be broken and they're just spilled out already, so we'd have to just collect them.
Yeah.
That-
We can
then
get a
that's not the
broken book.
condition.
It's technically the broken condition.
Look, if
'cause
you
they're-
if you get something like ball bearings, I'm just gonna give it to you because I said 50 gold pieces or less in broken condition. I mean, it's really like yes. If it's just you want some ball bearings to put to a bag, knock yourself out on that one.
Ooh, you can get some chain.
I wouldn't mind a disguise kit. Even with
Wow, I love my
Make
dyslexia
yourself look like a
sometimes.
Kaladin.
I thought it said druidic fluid.
There's also armors and things that we might want to consider. Did you say total 50 gold between the 3 items?
No,
Or...
adventuring
50
gear
each.
specifically. 50.
Oh,
each.
adventuring gear specifically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a general store, not like a.
Yeah.
not a
So,
weapon
like,
shop.
Yeah.
healer's kits, holy symbol,
Healer's
holy
kits
water,
are good.
Ooh,
I have one.
Yeah.
hunting trap, lamp, lantern bullseye, lantern hooded, lock,
I
magnifying
would,
glass.
I would
we
really
couldn't get
appreciate a
that.
healer's kit because I didn't actually have one, so that'd be a
Yeah,
good
so maybe it just
backup.
has like 8 uses instead of 10.
Well, they don't actually have uses anymore. They just do some things.
Yes, it.
So it might just be missing pieces.
No,
And
they
we
should
to-
have. I believe they're 10 uses. I thought.
Let me check.
I've
I
used
have it
them in
right
all my
here.
other games. I'm pretty sure they're 10
Oh,
uses.
that's right. I'm looking in the wrong area here.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. When did they not have uses?
Yeah, the kid has 10 uses.
Not-
Yeah.
Not that this is like
So it would have
a
like
lot
5 uses.
thing to happen.
But the
Manacles.
spellbook is adventuring gear, and there is always a chance that I lose my spellbook.
I don't think you need another magical item there, buddy.
How about a
Share the
broken
love.
Spellbooks aren't
how about a
magical,
broken healing
What's
potion?
that?
Spellbooks aren't magical; they're books.
and it would be an empty spellbook, is what it would be.
Exactly. It would
How
be
about-
empty. It would just.
how
be
about a
used for
broken
transferring
potion of
stuff,
healing?
Just in case.
No.
That definitely would not work.
So a broken
I'm just saying,
basic poison.
If no one, like, if we're not sure of a third item, I would like a spare spellbook so I can start transferring things over as like a just in case mine gets destroyed or lost or whatever. That's all I'm saying.
Why would it get destroyed or lost? What are you doing with your life?
Because there are
It's
evil
Apparently
things
going into weird and strange places.
and there are evil things
Listen.
that specifically like targeting spellbooks just to dick with wizards.
Yeah,
Just be a warlock a few levels into it and have Pact of the Tome. There you go.
Ooh, we could
You'll
get a
always
portable
have it.
ram.
We don't need a portable. Oh, we could use a portable. Like, we don't need... Oh wait, there's a big set of doors we could open.
I like what we do is we move a teeny bit of rubble, and all of a sudden, portable ram.
It's like,
Broken.
it would be
Yeah, it would
broken.
be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like broken in half.
How
We had
many
it to repair
charges?
it.
How many charges does the healing kit have? Healer's kit
I'm
have?
saying 5, which has got half of normal.
That works.
Anyone want a portable ram?
So,
Some broken oil.
so disguise kit, healer's kit.
We could also get a broken lantern.
Why do we need a disguise kit?
He
Or
wants it.
But why do we need to disguise ourselves as
He
anything?
can make himself look like a Calendar.
Yeah.
I can make myself look like a lot of things if I roll well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I could pass off as a dwarf, but maybe an elf.
It's
What
gonna
you
help
saying
him
there,
with controlling the city while we're gone.
I'm saying I'm neither short nor stocky enough.
I could
be a
change
dwarf.
that.
You
don't
don't
have
need you
the
on the
ball,
bottom of your legs.
So I don't think you can.
Huh?
You don't have a maul, so I don't think you can.
You should just take out your kneecaps.
Yeah.
That depends.
I'm
Are we
still
taking
not
the portable
stocky
ram
enough.
or no?
What?
I'm
Are
still
we
not
taking the
stocky.
portable ram?
I don't think we're
I
getting
think
the
it'd be a good
We
idea.
need a portable ram.
No.
How about some manacles?
I don't. Oh, that could be.
Well, why don't we leave
That
it open that
don't
you can
lock.
discuss this like later
Yeah,
on?
true.
You just leave this in.
Yeah.
I'll leave this to a discussion out.
Someone have a note of an extra item.
Yeah.
A broken quiver?
All right. As I said, the only other thing that seems to be in here is a door in the back of the room.
I will go perceive it.
Okay.
Stealthfully,
Uh huh.
I will go perceive it.
You hope.
That's pretty stealthful.
It's pretty.
Perception.
It's a very nice door. I mean, sometimes he just
Is it
rolls
locked?
it. No.
Yep.
I will try to stealthily open it.
Okay. All right, roll again. Some more stealth.
Oh,
Very
Yeah.
Decent stealth.
Definitely.
the door
nothing
doesn't
will
even
hear you.
move. He just
Yeah.
appears on the other side.
No one even hears it. So you quickly notice that this is like a very small back room area, like a 5x5 back room area. It's got a back door, which you can see leads to the outside, and a set of staircase up. So basically there is a back door to this place that someone could just come in here and go upstairs. Or, if they're coming from the shop, they can come in here and go upstairs.
Probably lived in house above the shop.
Yep.
Shall we check?
Or it's a brothel.
You could easily kind of get a kind of survey of the room upstairs. It's in bad condition. The roof is collapsing, and there's signs of animals that have kind of lived in the area.
Let's just leave it.
Yeah.
Let's just not.
Yeah.
Let's
It,
just
it
not-
looks as if, like, in amongst the rooms, you can kind of see whatever would be the children's room is in the best condition.
I'm gonna look inside the children's room real quick.
All right. I mean, there's a bunch of children's playthings in here. And totally because you have that 20 stealth, I will give you that you can find that they do actually have another item for your collection. They have a set of carpentry tools, it looks like.
Woo!
Were they attached to a big bird's leg that he was able to cut off, like, because of his stealth? Or explain how stealth got him this. I need to know.
The floor didn't fall out from underneath him.
Yeah.
No protection. Creak, creak.
More like
That's
athletics,
dexterity.
acrobatics. Yeah.
Like acrobatics. That's not.
He's being so quiet that
The tools just
no,
like
there
look
was
at
like
me!
it looks as like there was some kind of like creature, like a rodent of some kind that was like chewing on one of them that probably would have drug it away, like one of the critical tools of it, and you're like, shoo! Like right at the last second, you managed to retrieve it and be like, the do.
I'm the tool master.
I don't know what tool in a carpentry tools would be the critical one, but whatever it
A
was.
hammer.
Yeah, it was the hammer. It was gonna steal the hammer, so it would be like. You
He's
would
like,
have.
I saved the hammer.
Orin holds up a hammer.
A screwdriver. I don't know.
Nokren like takes one step off the stairs. The floor creaks horrifically. Steps back on the stairs. I'm staying here.
Hey, the carpentry tools go with my woodworking, my leather, my.
Let's just go.
Just get out of here.
I'm done in this place.
So you're close
Yep.
to the left side of the kind of city castle area. You could either explore the left side or the right side.
Oh yeah, so we're close to the left side. Let's do the left side.
All right.
Sure.
Well, what's out the back door?
Just like a
Outside.
small alleyway near the castle. It's outside.
Let's go left.
Yeah, good adventurers go left.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't want to go left.
Right.
Naughty adventurers
You
go
need to
right.
go everywhere. We'll just go left first, and then
Yeah,
we'll go
yeah.
right.
I
So,
hate your
Either
plans.
way.
Heading to the left area, you can see that there's the kind of sort of like so heading to towards the castle, turning left. Now you can see kind of towards the walls where the main gates were is the large building that's kind of like a warehouse or something. You can see that there's a couple of collapsed buildings here in this area, a large area of forest, a couple of buildings in the forest, and one building that does seem to be intact. So there's the
So
large
warehouse and intact building.
Yeah.
Cool. Do we want to do small intact building before a large intact building?
Yep.
Right.
Sure.
They're
Sure.
both
let's
intact? Yeah,
grab a
sure.
couple.
Well, the warehouse is intact, right?
Yes, the warehouse-looking building.
For the most part, at least.
So
Small house will be quick. So
yeah,
we'll do that.
Okay.
approaching the
Perception.
small, yes, approaching the small house, especially with your perception, there is a stench to it. A stench that
Maybe not small house.
a stench you can actually pick up on, because I'm sure all of you have at least one time smelled it. It's the stench of a tanner's.
Oh.
Of
So it's
what?
a kind of chemical,
Tanning.
acrid
Yeah.
smell.
Oh.
Tanning chemicals, etc.
Tanning is horrifically smelly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
You can see the ruins of actual buildings that were nearby it, and this was in the center of town, so it's kind of unusual. So either they didn't smell it, the people here, or they didn't care about this smell.
Interesting.
Yeah, because you normally put that on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
These are stinky people.
This is
Still
fairly
going?
centrally located in this area of town, but like as I said, the forest has reclaimed a good portion of this section.
Okay.
So since we know it's a tanning smell, we're not at least for now an undead smell. It's just nothing's in
The
terms.
thing is, it's
You
like
still go in?
it's not like as prevalent as it probably would have been, but it's sort of like that smell just hasn't gone away, even though.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe there's some nice leathers in there.
Let's have a look.
In the
I can work them.
in the main area you kind of enter into, it seems to be a work floor. It's kind of got that chemical, weird rotting smell to it. There's remains of a lot of leathers and animal parts throughout this room that are like, most of them aren't in decent condition. There are a few that seem to have like been in areas where the weather like the nature and weather hasn't gotten to them and have managed to stay in decent shape. There is a lot of cobwebs and dust in this area. That just kind of... And no kind of sign of true life. There does seem to be a kind of like moving towards the back of the room in a kind of like from an opening because there's no actual door. You can see there's like a staircase leading down into the basement.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some of the good leather that's still around.
Okay, you can have a couple pieces of good leather. Sure. Heading downstairs, you can find that seems to be the personal room of the tanner. There's like the remains of a small hot chest, which seems to be the only furniture. There's piles of what was once leather fill the room. Most of it's decomposed away.
I will perceive the chest.
Okay.
Wait. Can I perceive the room before he goes
Sure.
forth to check the chest?
Tunnel vision, Rufus again.
I'm just like making
I
notes.
had it
of
on
the
edit
plot
still,
part
my
of
bad.
that.
There we go. Okay.
Seems like you don't see anything necessarily in the room.
It's a
Okay.
room.
It's a room.
It's a room.
I rolled 4 higher than him and got the exact same thing.
Okay. Rufus, you just checking out the chest then?
Yep.
Okay. It's unlocked. There doesn't seem to be much left in it. It seems that whoever was living here took most of their personal things when they left. Just a couple of small knickknacks. Probably some pieces of leather that were like being worked on personally or something. They've kind of curated away. They look like they might have been a lot finer originally, but they kind of curated. A couple of old tools that are a little more rusted. That might have been really nice set of leatherworking tools at one point in time.
Nokren's going to turn to the rest of them and go, I'm getting the feeling that they took everything with them as they went.
Yeah.
Like everything that mattered.
Oh, yeah.
So
as
they
far as
knew-
I'm concerned, we should just hurry up in this area and,
The thing is, though, where did they go?
Yeah, that's the question I want to answer.
Well,
these
we
are all
have
just
someone we need
houses.
to ask. Gestures in the general direction of where the door was.
We're either going to find answers in religion or in whoever's left here. And we haven't checked the church or the castle.
No, but there's
Yeah,
a
there's people
warehouse
get
here. We may
saying
as
pretty
well
devoted.
quickly check the warehouse in case there's anything valuable there. I know that we have people here who do actually value valuables.
Everybody looks to Rufus.
What?
And Nokren.
Nokren likes the shinies too.
He likes the shinies too, but he doesn't.
I'm a
I mean,
dragon. I gotta have my
focus
horn.
on the shinies.
So are you guys doing anything else
That's
down
true.
here, or are you going to be heading on then?
Well, we're gonna check the warehouse quickly, but then probably.
Well, I meant in like the tanner, so like doing anything else.
I'll do a quick- I'll
I
do a
do
quick
want to take a
little
look around the
investigation.
floor, the main floor, and see if there's anything else that we haven't seen. So I'll do a perception around.
That's about my interest level.
Uh-huh.
Investigating.
Okay. All right.
Mm.
Orn or Ritz, you guys.
I'm
go
making maps still. I'm filling in all the
There's
details.
clearly
as we go.
something here that he's trying to get us to look for.
on.
He keeps
Oh,
like,
I'm
are you
making
sure
that.
you guys are leaving?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Or
Could
there
you
could
guys
be a
know,
horde.
like,
Orn, if
You
you
guys-
really want me to have an interest in this, Orn, I will look with you. But I don't. I don't,
don't
see the po-
particularly
I'm
care.
bored.
It's fine.
This is a boring place. If you want me to look with you, I'll look with you.
I'm very bored as well.
Uh-huh.
I'll look with you if you want. If you want it. I didn't see anything, but we could be a little bit more
Nope.
thorough.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I can do a more thorough check if need be.
You guys are so boring.
All right, Tim. Yeah.
After
There-
much coaxing.
So much
Yeah.
cursing.
Yeah.
You find
Tim's like,
downstairs in this
"Finally,
room,
actually."
there is a hidden door.
Hidden door.
Uh-huh.
Hidden door.
Rufus.
All right.
I perceive it.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Go ahead.
Secret
Is it-
tunnel.
is it a
Secret
door?
tunnel.
Nokren
I mean-
kicks
It's
it.
the door.
Nokren's gonna open it up.
Yep.
Um,
he's just like looking at the door as he's looking at
This-
Nokren over.
This room,
It's ajar.
definitely is something different than the rooms you saw before. who's before, all the leathers, you could tell what they were kind of like. They were made of like versus beasts and stuff. This one is a little different. You find like strange leathers that are not like, you don't see any signs of them ever being fuzzy, really, or hairy.
People leathers?
Yes, and then you find a couple of sets of drying skins of people. In the back of this room, there's a very nice set of leather armor.
I want to do an arcana
Nope.
check on the leather armor.
Sure.
I'm gonna do.
There seems to be some magical runes etched into various places upon it.
Would it be? Are they helpful magical runes?
It
Well,
seems they're
I got
protective
this.
in nature.
Can I use my leatherworking
It is
kit to see
magical.
how well?
What type
how
of
well it
magic
is?
is
What
it?
type of magic is it?
What school of
Abjuration. Abjuration.
Then, okay, so
Oh,
it's protected
yeah.
magics.
It's
Yeah.
protective.
Yeah,
magics.
you guys see Orn literally start taking off his armor, like, you guys
Okay.
really don't understand. I don't care, I've bathed in people's blood before.
He's gonna wear people armor.
Yeah, he's wearing people armor.
There's-
You know it's cursed.
You know, at this point, is that so bad?
No, I'm just letting you know it's cursed, and I'm not saying it's cursed in the natural sense of magic. I'm saying it's cursed because it's people.
Yeah, I realized that.
I am checking out to see how well it was made.
It's
Have
very
you
well made.
ever slept in an animal?
This seems to be like almost maybe you
freezing?
call it like the masterpiece of probably the tanner. There seems
Oh.
to, like there's other like, if you want, there's some nice coats and clothes in here too that are still in good place.
No.
Are they human too?
People.
They're all, well, not necessarily human. They're humanoid.
Tim,
Some of them look surprisingly small in stature.
Is any of this stuff magic?
Tim
No.
pulls out some lotion and hands it to Orn.
Oh.
this is clearly well done. Have you ever slept in an animal for warmth? There's nothing
No.
quite like its inside still trying
Well-
to do what it needs to.
Not quite slept.
I'd take a coat. It's my size.
This is much less.
There is not a
disturbing
coat
than
your
anything
size.
else.
There's a
Alright.
coat made of people your size.
That's fine.
What?
I'm not taking a coat made of people.
Funny thing is,
I don't
Nokren probably
care.
wouldn't be as disturbed as I am because
Yeah.
he has scales.
Yeah.
Like,
Just put my
How about a
he thinks
vest?
it's weird,
print
but he's not
back over
disturbed.
it.
I'm just watching you guys like, no.
Yeah.
They're trying on people.
Yeah, no.
Aww.
No.
Yeah.
Why? Why
No
let it go
soda
to
right
waste?
here.
Can I look around the rest of the rest of the room while they do that? Because I don't want to watch them do that.
I mean,
You don't want to watch him get dressed and undressed?
there's
help
some
you look
there's
around.
some nice
I'll help you.
skins
We know how
of
this
people
goes.
that have been like laid out on these like drying racks in down here.
Nope. Nope. Not
I'm
peace.
gonna,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna look around the room carefully and see if there's
Yeah, I'd
anything
be helping him.
detailed that needs to be discovered.
I am
Nokren,
going
would you like
to
a nice
very
pair of
politely
pants?
stand and
No.
watch.
No, I would not.
You get the sense that, you know, most likely, as much as this place was kept secret, maybe this stuff wasn't so secretive. As, like, you can see some materials for probably packing up and shipping out things.
This may have been their culture.
What
You know, that
what
kind
do I
of like
get
dirty
for
little
wearing
secret
this?
that no one likes to talk about, but they like wearing.
Yeah,
it.
it's one of those things like you know, marijuana in
Yeah.
a lot of places.
Yeah, it's instead
When
it's
people do it, it's pretty much accepted, but it's still illegal. It may
what do
not
I
have been.
get. It might have been a legal gray area wearing people.
Do I find a vest?
So, people.
Sure, you find a vest.
Made of
Nokren's
real-
walking out of
made
here.
of-
Nokren's
It's
walking
made
out
of
of
real
here up the
halfling
stairs.
chest.
Yeah.
No. Yep, Nokren's
And
out.
Do I have to attune to it, or do I get some kind of bonus for like the
it's-
fourth time?
It's +1 leather armor.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Just disgusting +1 leather armor. But
Yeah.
Yeah, not worth.
Once again,
No, it's worth
don't
it.
care.
Yeah. It's worth it. Hey, Tim is, by the way, Tim is not disturbed by this at all. You'll notice that his facial expression has not changed. This is just
No,
Yeah,
Rufus
Rufus
is
is
just
not
like-
upstairs.
par for the course.
When we
Rufus
got
just
down here,
says,
Grits just crossed her arm and was like, I'm not touching anything. I will keep an eye out, but I am not
Meanwhile,
invested.
Tim is like carefully examining everything and looking around.
Hey,
Yeah,
Grits,
no, Nokren's got upstairs now.
you want a hug?
Nope. If you
Rufus
touch me,
just made-
I will slice your throat.
Rufus just wants to make a point. It's already made. Why let it go to waste?
Well, that's not really the
You hear from
issue,
upstairs,
It's,
because it's people.
Yeah.
it's
It was. It's no longer.
if you're
Now it's clothing.
speaking about the ethics of the matter, it's not about the fact that it was people or wasn't people. It's about the fact that it is a skin taken from a creature who would not have wanted their skin to be taken.
Maybe in
That's
this
really
culture,
ethical.
it was. It
I'm
was
just
fine.
saying, that's where the cultural issue might come up, and that's where a consideration.
The skins certainly don't look like the people that you saw, though.
Yeah.
You know.
But they might have been sentient.
Mhm.
They could have volunteered.
It's not likely,
no.
but it's possible. The
Listen.
point is, we don't know. I don't really care. Let's move on.
Yep.
Thank you.
You can wear it. Just don't touch me. Just don't touch me. Because that's gross and weird. And I'm not a fan.
Nokren's upstairs doing his detect magic ritual to bypass the time to get ready for the next building. He's just
Okay.
like, nope, 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 nope.
If you head to the large, kind of like warehouse-looking building, it has a set of double doors, which are closed up.
I will proceed,
Okay.
because it's what I do.
The doors are slightly ajar, as if like they might have been opened at one point in time, or left open or something, and mostly closed. Like, not something that you like any of you could squeeze through for like how it's kind of open a little bit.
You saying I'm fat?
What?
I said, are you saying I'm fat?
Yes.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yes. Door. That's it. Okay.
Door.
God,
Ajar.
ajar.
All right. Heading in. Or
Right.
I guess.
I'm
I'm gonna stealthily push it open.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right. As the doors to this building are pushed away, before you lies a massive room. Rather than the warehouse you kind of assumed it was, you see countless tables, chairs, and benches fill the room in various states of disrepair. Large vines and plants pop up in the room under large holes in the ceiling that create a cascade of light that make the room almost shine. A few trees seem to have taken root and are now pushing through the root into the sky above. The room is an indoor forest above with small insects and animals. This appears to have been more like a dining hall or cafeteria.
No, mini forest.
Yeah.
Because of your stealth
You have
check,
some bad
Rufus,
luck.
as you open the door, you surprise a group of small, fey-like creatures that kind of turn around with little short bows in hands, surprised at you. Ah! They'll duck into the
Close the door
trees.
and run.
We don't mean you harm.
Also, I will point out I do have comprehend languages on, so if they speak.
They just screamed and disappeared
Oh,
into the trees.
wait. Fey-like creatures. Maybe they're friends with the forest?
They're likely not friends with the forest, or they'd be in the forest.
Unless they're scouting like us.
Or they could
I
be
get
outcasts.
Yeah, I don't.
The
The
big
forest
boy,
didn't-
as you guys told me, has some vision, so I don't think he needs scouts.
Hey!
And the other thing
Hey!
is, he
Big
probably-
guys!
Little
Yes.
ones.
Is that in common or in their language?
Probably their language.
Oh, well then.
Sylvan.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you speak Sylvan?
No.
Comprehend
yes,
language.
He's got comprehend language
I'm
on.
understanding them.
Yeah.
I'm I'm speaking back in Elvish, so it's as close as.
How would you get the drop on us?
What?
They whisper amongst each other for a little bit. How did you hit the drop on us?
Ah,
Oh,
they're
no.
American.
I understood what you said. I didn't understand what you meant.
Well, Rufus gonna
You
surprise them.
speak a funny language. We think we understand you. All right, simple creature that is surprising. Why have you invaded our domain?
We are here because we are unsure of what this place is, and we're trying to get information.
We live here because worse things are outside. Please close the door, stupid thing.
I'll usher everybody in.
So you're
Close the
speaking
door.
in Sylvan to them?
No,
I'm
Elvish.
speaking in Elvish. to
which is
So you
similar
guys
to
understand
Sylvan.
me.
It would be
It's
like
similar enough
speaking.
that-
It's like
yeah.
speaking like German and English to each other. Sometimes you can pick up certain things in German because.
Well, because I actually speak Elven, so I would understand
yeah.
what he's saying,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and probably can pick up a little bit of what they're saying.
They seem
similarly.
condescending. I'll say.
yeah.
Yeah, I can tell tones.
We all
Yeah.
can pick that up.
Yeah.
Now, what worse things are out there?
Big creatures. We won't kill you for intruding if you pay us.
I will be honest with you. If you try and kill us, you will die a horrible, painful, mutilated death. But
Laughter erupts from the entire tree where they're in.
great.
We can see them.
No,
The
you only see
entire
one. Yeah. You don't know how many are, but there's
The
like a
entire
lot.
tree is laughing.
Yeah, there's like
Tim,
no,
what did you
not the
say?
tree itself, but like
Well, yeah.
yeah,
There's a lot of things
And,
in the tree.
yeah. You only really see one that seems to be popping out and speaking.
That's fine. Now, in terms of payment, we would gladly accept your hospitality in exchange for, well, what is it exactly that you take as currency?
Small shinies.
Great.
Rufus.
Fantastic.
Oh, I got an idea, and I'm
Well, we don't know what they're saying right now.
I would know enough of it.
She does. She's the only person that like.
Other than me.
Y- Okay, if
Yeah.
you give me an
Bits and pieces.
intelligence check just to see how well you're doing with the
Yeah.
interpretation.
He has comprehend languages. That's why he understands
Yeah.
everything.
That's
All right,
what?
yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay, so you picked up enough to like, yeah, come up with a good idea.
Small shinies probably came across.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would be
Yeah.
like, do any of you know the light spell?
I'm gonna cast dancing lights,
Small shinies.
and I'm gonna send them out towards the tree. And I'm like, I guarantee they know how to do this as well.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send them out to the tree, and I'm gonna say, this kind of shiny in Elvish, just to fuck with them because I'm mad now.
Yeah, they're being jerks.
Would you mind translating? I'm very out of it.
I would fill them in. While
You just see
he's
like the
sending
one that's been
strange
talking to you
shiny
blink a few times, and be like, and then go like, "Whoa, we know magic too," as it disappears for a second, and then it reappears.
I'm asking you if you mean that kind of shiny or a different kind of shiny.
No, a different kind, an actual
Okay.
object. How
I
stupid
pull-
are you?
I pull out
Physical
a
object.
We're only
Really
as stupid as the
interesting.
people talking
Okay,
to us.
give me perception. Tim,
Just him or all of us?
just Tim.
No, I'm like not that big.
Okay, you will pick up of like, maybe we should still just kill them.
Yeah. And I'm going to just take a small pouch, and I'm going to quickly dump out a few gold coins, 9 to be specific, and I'm going to hold them out in my hand like this, and then I'm just gonna say, this kind of shiny.
Ooh, got good shinies.
And I'm going to clasp my hand over again and cover it and say, for your hospitality,
5 times that.
no. As I said, for your hospitality, you will receive this amount plus some more upon our departure and your safety. And I mean your safety. We're going to go through this area, and those big terrifying things outside, well, we don't intend on letting them stay big and terrifying outside.
There's some more discussion. Really can't hit, between each other, like a lot of whispering and stuff.
Yeah.
We won't kill you for now. Just leave the shinings on the ground.
I'm just gonna toss it on the floor, really, really disrespectfully, like as disrespectfully as I can, like just splatter on the floor like that.
I'm done with you.
Okay. And then
I'm just gonna roll some stuff here. Give me a minute.
I would be translating this as like,
And I'm just gonna quickly tap on my chest, just like this. You just see a little shine around me. And, like, you guys obviously know what
Oh
that
yeah,
is
that's
by
the
now.
symbol.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the back out slowly.
You
And
can
say
see
that
there's
in
more
common.
in this room, like, beyond this room. Like, it's not, the entire place is not just here.
Yeah. Back
Okay.
out slowly.
Okay.
Are you leaving the place, or are you trying to explore more of it? They're staying in their trees for now.
For now.
Give it a little exploration, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we did pay for it, so.
You
Yeah,
did
might
like
as
what?
well. We paid him.
All right, there does seem to be like a like another one of those like open sides leading into a kitchen area and a door next to it.
I'll perceive it.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on the creatures while
I
we're
mean, this one
around
is
here.
pretty obviously a door, but it's a door.
But it's a door.
I mean, Grits, give me a perception check.
Perception.
I'm looking for things other than them, just in case.
Okay. You have managed to notice that, though you did not see them move at all, the gold is gone from the ground.
Good.
Okay. Just keeping an eye on things
Mm-hmm.
while they search around, because that's.
There does
That's
only seem
for
to be
them.
one that you see. Okay. All right.
Rufus saw a couple when he walked in, right? He didn't
Yes.
see only
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you saw like maybe 6.
Okay. Just making sure it's not one that's duping us with like magic.
Yeah.
Like laughing.
The door
I
opens
don't
up to
have
a
any.
small hallway. You can see that one of the doors leads to the kitchen, and there are 2 doors to your left, and then a staircase leading down into a basement.
I don't care.
Anyone else have a preference?
I have an idea.
Oh,
They like shinies, correct?
I believe so.
What if we offered them more shinies for help?
Don't really want their help.
Yeah, they're kind of jerks.
No offense meant to them. They're creatures defending their home.
Yep.
I understand that. I don't actually have any malice towards them at all. I just don't want them taking my gold.
I didn't say yours.
No, I didn't say that it would just have been mine either. That's just my point for why I didn't give them more initially. They asked for 5 times that amount. I'm not giving them that, but I will give them some. Absolutely. Upon our leaving, I'm going to give them more gold for our safe passage through this place. So, I don't have any problem with that, but asking for their help is too far. We don't know anything about them. We don't want them to get involved.
I meant more information.
Well, if you want to try and communicate with them, be my guest.
I'm just gonna start searching the rooms.
I'm gonna just say out loud in Halfling
Oh,
because
fuck.
I don't speak Elvish. Do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
Not you.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Them.
I want to just be doing a general check around.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm getting no response.
They're not gonna respond to you. No. Okay. If you're just gonna check around, I will let you know.
I was just doing a perception, a quick check. Like, I'm not even investigating. I don't care.
Okay. The kitchen area just seems pretty regular. You know, it doesn't seem to have anything particularly special about it. The two rooms, quickly you can figure out that one of them is a small office, and the other is a storage room of some kind.
I'd like to look in the office.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help you with that one.
Okay.
I'll look at the storage room.
All right. You are pretty sure that this is a preparation for untraditional meals, because it looks as if, Nokren, you find the remains of what appears to be two halflings on meat hooks.
Good thing that you came with me, eh, Rufus? You don't know this.
Nokren opens the door, walks in, it's just like, oh.
What's up, or? Oh.
Yeah.
There's like a
that.
nice drain under it, you know, for like draining off blood. The bones reveal cut marks to the throat. And it looks like there's a butchering area. In the office
know where my
area,
vest
the
came
two
from.
of you will find that the only thing that's in really great shape here is a desk. And investigating the desk, you will actually find some paperwork in good condition. Tim, you are able to read it and figure out that there's a lot of paperwork about what was held at this place. Apparently this is some kind of area for meetings and for large city meals when they were needed. Also certain celebrations, like weddings were held here, and there are mentions of special menus for special occasions. That would have to be that supplies would need to be brought in for it. It seems as though the back end of it starts to talk about running low on supplies. You're not sure that there was a need for gaining more supplies again, and that they seem to be like just talking about how they're dwindling.
Okay. Well, Knocker's gonna walk into the other room and go, hey, look. Rufus, that jacket is probably like halfling things.
I figured that.
You don't want to check the other room. When he walks out.
Tim is going to check the other room. Oh, that's what they mean by
Hey,
special
Nokren.
menus.
I wonder what Rufus tastes like.
No.
I'm going to stand in the middle of the main room again, and I'm going to pull out a platinum piece.
Ooh. Okay.
Extra shiny.
It's only one more value than I gave.
I do want all of you to give me a round of perceptions, though.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Great.
You've just told them we have more money.
Yep. Well,
Hey!
Nat 20 from Nokren.
Okay.
I see nothing, apparently.
You're offering them the piece.
I
Okay.
really don't give a shit, neither does Tim.
Okay. All right.
We
Good.
could be banging right now.
Okay. You show them platinum.
And I'm going to say in halfling, they don't. I know they don't seem to understand common at all. Trade for information.
Hey, idiot! This one's speaking an idiot language. Can you get him to shut up?
He's asking you for information in exchange for that.
We're not telling him anything.
Yeah, I told him he could try.
What the heck? What do you want to know?
Beats me. I'm saying this all in Elvish. I
Yeah, I figured
so I can
so.
understand it.
Yeah.
I ask you quickly what they're saying in orc.
Okay, what do I see?
In orc, I'll
Like
respond
out in the
to
main
this.
room. It's that same one you were talking to earlier. Is like out. like looking out.
You
the
asked to do
branches,
the
yelling.
perception checks. What did I actually see from that?
Oh, that was for something else.
He did roll an at 20.
Oh, for
Yeah.
that one? Yeah, that got him something very good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, something good, finally.
In Orcish, I'd respond that they're just
But
calling Rufus.
none
an
of
idiot,
you know what
and,
was going on with those perceptions right now. But it,
Yeah.
did, it did something. There's an advantage that Nokren has gained. That's a very good one.
So this is like how aware we are of the situation for what's going to happen.
Yes.
Okay. So in Orc, I'm just saying that they're calling Rufus an idiot, and he's speaking an idiot language, and they're making fun of him and telling me that they're not going to tell him anything. And I told them that I know that they're not going to tell him anything, and I don't know really what he's looking for.
Still in Orcish, you should tell them that he's wondering how many fingers he has.
How many what?
Fingers.
No fingers.
I mean, that's what they expect out of him. Kind of what I expect half the time too.
I'll repeat that in Elvish. And ask.
Can you actually speak in something the rest of us understand?
In
She understands.
I'm in Abyssal. I'm gonna say no.
Wait.
Okay, I'm already getting the
who
feeling that he's
understands
being
Abyssal?
insulted. I'm going to just start
wait.
heading out the door.
Can I just say, wait, stop for a second there. So you said that in Abyssal, right?
In Abyssal, yeah.
Nokren's gonna fucking be like, what?
I'm gonna notice you doing that. I'm gonna say in Abyssal. Oh, do you speak this?
I think. Can you say more stuff? Hey, you're back in Abyssal by accident, and he's like,
Yeah.
Rufus is like leaving and not very stealthily.
yeah. So
He's like, dude.
Nokren's
No, I'm
just,
kinda just, like,
starting to
shuffling
say
away.
different phrases and just saying I didn't.
We'll work on this later. This is something we can talk about later. And I'm saying that in Abyssal, and then I'm gonna switch back to Elvish and turn to them and say, oh, it seems he's leaving now.
Yeah. we should
Well,
probably get-
goodbye.
So-
Thank you for all the
Yeah.
shinies.
No problem. Also, I did want to note, thank you for not killing us.
Yeah.
Now, also, I
It
want
would
you
have
to
been
know,
a waste of arrows on you.
Absolutely true. Now, secondly, I did promise you some more gold on my way out, and I'm gonna pull out another 9 gold pieces. So I essentially just doubled that.
Okay. How much do
and-
you have left on you anyway?
A lot.
Okay. I just want to like you're using all the gold, so I just want to know how much you know.
I've got enough to do this.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not telling you how much because I don't want you to tell me how much has been stolen from me after we leave.
Oh shit! That's what this was.
Yeah.
They are invisible. They sleight of hand with advantage.
You want to know the worst thing about this? Is
That's-
that with that Natch 20,
That's
I'm
what's
the
in my
only one that
pocket
has no
right
gold.
now.
No, I have 15. That's it.
Yeah.
I've never grabbed more gold.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got it, but I have 80.
They don't just steal gold though, but that's Nokren has an advantage of this entire situation.
Okay,
now
so when I
am-
see them stealing things,
I want to point out
No,
while
you
I'm
actually
going
wouldn't
to
have noticed them, but you did have. But you basically you got a good situation with your 20. Also,
I was
want to
looking
point
around
out-
and stopping them from like looking in the
If
pockets.
I've
and
pulled
stuff.
out my gold pouch, because that's what I've pulled out, if there's less in there than I had before, and I will have been counting, if there's less in there than there was before, I'm not giving them anymore, and I'm going to call them on it.
it's not like noticeably less.
I'm a very intelligent person who counts my gold very
Yeah,
carefully.
he just
Is there
counts
less
it.
gold?
Yeah.
Is there less gold than there was before?
I give me an intelligence check, I guess then. I mean, there's.
Could be.
It could be, but it's sort of like, you know, like you pick it up and you're like, for a second there you're thinking, wasn't this a little heavier? But then you're also like, it's not like a huge noticeable difference.
Then I'm only going to be dropping another 2 gold
Yeah.
on the floor for
It's
them.
just like you almost suspect something, but you don't have enough like intrinsic evidence.
That's
and
that is enough for me to say, okay, you guys are stealing from us. And I'm going to say in Elvish, and by the way, I don't appreciate the theft.
And by the way, you speak Elvish.
Yeah. I know. That's why I've been speaking in Elvish to you, you assholes.
Bye! As it disappears.
I'm just gonna wave at them.
Okay, so
Why
what
is
did we
this land
lose?
so terrible? Like, just all of it is terrible.
That was the perfect line.
Because a cruel person created it.
Matt, I want to point out that during that time when I went into my pouch in the first place, I had cast Prestidigitation on my rock to make it shiny.
Oh god.
So did
they might have
steal
taken the rock. I will find
Yeah.
out. They may have stolen the rock.
Oh,
Good. Good.
Joke's on them.
They may have stolen the rock.
I hope they did.
Man, everyone got real low perceptions as well. This is bad.
Boy, I really hope they didn't steal my spell book.
God, they couldn't have carried that away.
It's not shiny.
It's not a small object. They're tiny creatures. They can steal very small objects, if anything.
It still would be the one person who has 0 gold that rolls the nat 20 on that.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a good position to avoid any kind of problems. I think you have nothing. They never got an opportunity to take something from you, basically.
What did they take from me, Matt?
I don't know yet. I have to look at your character sheet. We'll figure it out in between sessions.
Oh, he's gonna go on character sheet and be like, "That was good."
If they took anything from me, I'm burning their place to the ground.
It's very tiny objects.
I don't care. They
You-
took
you-
one thing from me because I could already tell they were insulting me. They're dead.
When we know,
not gonna
Nokren's
know
gonna have
right
a
away.
specific reaction to.
Yeah. You're not going to know right away anyway.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Matt, the only things that they could have taken from me that were like small are the rock
And
the
gold.
makeshift magnifying glass and the gold. So
I'll have to see if they took the magnifying glass then. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in between sessions.
Right, all right.
Anyway, why don't we take our final break here and we'll move on to you guys heading to the left side of town. Yes.
no, right side.
Right
Side
side.
Right side of
Right
town.
side of
Yeah.
town.
All right, so we're on the left side. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. All
Okay.
right. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll go take care of that, and we'll be back in a little bit. So see you in a second, folks.